hey, 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 hey. Shake it like this, shake it like that. I like the way you move your ass. Shake it like this, you take it like that. I like the way you move your ass. Hey, hey, yeah. Everybody say lunch in here. All eyes on me, I'm about to stunt.
Yeah. We out here in West Covina, you know what I'm saying? You got lunch, you got fingers. We probably gonna do a little interview, man. Raptalk.net, man.
We're over here at King's Records. We're in West Covina. We're doing this little interview. You know what I mean? Raptalk.net. Raptalk.net.
Pour a little liquor and make a little toast. This West Side, baby, yeah. I rep my coast. I'm raw and uncut, and that's what's up. No flaw on your butt. I wanna tell
Raptalk.net. So we got my man Fingazz, my man Lunch.
West Side, West Coast IE.
Let us know, man. I know you said West Coast IE, man, but let us know where you guys are from real quick.
Go ahead, man.
I'm out in Corona right now. You know what I mean? But I touch all the IE. Might be moving out to Rancho. But I've been in Corona for 10 years, putting it down out there. That's where the studio's at. Purple Room, Street Light.
Lunch, you know what I'm saying? Grew up in Reno Valley, but I'm the IE's Pope. You know what I mean? Riverside County, San Bernardino County. That's lunch shit, you know what I'm saying? Homeless Nation, IE's Pope, no doubt.
Word. So you guys say Homeless Nation. Give us a little bit of insight on that, man. What's that? What's involved with Homeless Nation?
Homeless Nation, basically, you know, I'm the general of Homeless Nation. Consists of like 10 artists. You know what I mean? You got Lunch, you got Fingers, Dominique, Gamut, list goes on and on. Dirty Birdie, that's our crew, you know what I mean? And we just putting it down. That's us as a crew, but we also individual entities within the crew. That's what Homeless Nation is. Putting it down for about 10 years, you know. That's how we high on these streets right now. Very, very high.
I know what homeless means.
Homeless, hustle on minds every day. Life endeavor, surviving struggles. You know what I'm saying? For you to be homeless, that's our mentality. You gotta be a hustler to be homeless. You know what I mean? In order to survive this shit. So it's hustle on minds every day. HOM, the nation's in homeless. Man, you know, I've been hustling, man. I've been trying to get deals, you know what I mean, for years now. So I said, fuck it. Can we cuss? Man?
Oh, of course.
That's cool? All right. So I said, fuck it and shit, man. I started putting out albums my damn self. I do songs, put them together, package them up. Here we go. Make them hot on the streets, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that shit, dropping singles, hitting the radio, dropping mixtapes, dropping albums, man. And, you know, I just keep grinding it out, man, just like that, man. Trying to start this new generation of West Coast, man, because they ain't showing us no love. They ain't showing Lunch no love. It's all good. Don't come and get my shit. I'm let y'all know that right now. All the OGs that's supposed to be helping niggas out, ain't never helping niggas out, y'all watch y'all spots, because I'm coming for the taking. You know what I'm saying? It's a new king around this motherfucker. His name is Lunch. HOM Nation sent me homeless. Yup.
Man, that's a long story. For sure, 100%, you know what I mean? I'm riding with the Homeless Nation. I'm trying to make Lunch get what he deserves. I'm trying to make Dominique get what she deserves. They're the king and queen of the West Coast, representing the IE. We've been putting it down for years, and we're about to get what we're due. And so I'm riding with my people, my folks, you know what I mean? That's number one to me. But with my company, Streetlight, you know, I've been putting it down with Chicano rap movement for since I started, pretty much. You know, I go way back, you know, the roots of that. And, you know, and I got a lot of love for that, too. I want to see that do big things. You know, I did Little Rob's Summer Nights single. I did most of that record, that whole album, and working on the next one. Right now I'm doing Frost's album. A lot of big things to help the movement, that movement. I'm always going to be putting it down for that. You know, I got my own things with Talkbox that I do. You know what I mean? That Roger Troutman sound. You know, rest in peace to Roger, but I'm still holding it down. Working on my own things, Fingers albums. Nino Brown, working on singles with him. You know, got Brown Boy. He's out right now with a single on the radio. Living Shady. He did most of that album. Lil Quete. I could go on and on. I don't have time for all that right now. But you can go on my website and see who I'm working with. You know what I mean? But we got the Homeless Nation thing cracking with these mixtapes, and you know what I mean. Newly acquired, we got Dirty Birdie. If you don't know who he is, you don't know about hip hop. Exactly. Dirty Birdie is one of the coldest, man. He got his jump off on the Wake Up Show. He started out with Sly Boogie. Well, you know Sly Boogie, that's his cousin, and we're all representing IE and putting it down. We're all making noise, and You know what I mean? Just keep checking out what we're doing, man.
Also,
That's doing it big.
There's a next producer, you know what I mean? He doing big things. If y'all need some tracks, you know what I mean? Y'all out there, y'all need some tracks, holla at your boy Fingazz, because he got the shit on deck. You know what I'm saying? They compare him to Scott Storch and shit like that. The West Coast, that sound, you know what I'm saying? He flavorful, you know what I mean? So all y'all motherfuckers out there, y'all need some tracks, some hot tracks, holla at Fingazz. You know what I mean? You getting a good deal for a hit record.
Yeah, I got a million styles, man. Like a Shaolin monk. I got a million styles.
Oh,
man. I'll make a new beat. Every artist I work with, I make a new beat. I make them their own custom beat. Every beat I made right in front of the artist, custom for them. Come up, we chop it up. I get a vibe for them as artists, and I create their own style for a beat. And you know what I mean? I give them their own sound, and that's what a producer does. I don't just make beats.
That's real talk.
I'm producing artists.
And he did that Water Rush too. That Water Rush.
Cocaine.
Featuring Cocaine. Y'all
Cocaine's album too. That's in the streets.
He did that shit.
The whole album with Cocaine, man. Jerry Long, very talented man. He's about to get what he's due also.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So we're all out here trying to make it, man.
No doubt.
www.streetlightmusic.net, streetlightmusic.net, and check that out. You can go and get these mixtapes or check out what the Homeless Nation's doing at
homelessrecords.net. That's homelessrecords.net. HOMELESS records.net. No doubt.
And you can definitely check out everything. Check out for updates what we're doing. You know what I mean? You can also purchase records, King's Records in West Covina, kingsrecords.com. And then also check out the updates with raptalk.net. Check out dubcnn.com. Check out dubcriders.com. You gotta check it out. You gotta keep it posted. And latinrap.com too.
For real.
Gotta keep posted. You don't miss a beat.
How'd you start producing, man? What made you get into the production game?
Man, that's a long story too. I've been making music my whole life, and you know, my love was, you know, old school funk music, and I was playing in funk bands. I was playing in a band called Slapback. We were like a real official funk band, you know, and we were out there doing the gigs with George Clinton, and I did shows opening for Roger Troutman on the same stage with the man, the legend himself, and the Time and Cameo and all these like legends that, you know, West Coast was built on their legacies and of music, and I really got schooled by this whole experience. And when I started producing, I met with my partner Flossie, and we started Streetlight Productions, and he built a recording studio that I had to work in. It's about 9-10 years ago, and just, you know, went down through the streets, and we found like raw talent, and I said, man, let's get down. And just I had to learn off them, and they had to, you know, get their experience. And that's when I met Lunch. He was a young artist. You know, Homeless Nation was already putting it down, but you know, he was at a point where he had to do some solo music, and I was at a point where I needed some tight talent to work with. And this goes way back to the roots of our official like super grind. You know, out here, going out and get what we need to get and learn what we need to learn. Production goes back, just me in my studio, the Purple Room alone. I've been in that room for almost 10 years, and I work from 12 noon to 6 in the morning straight every day, and I've done that for almost 10 years now. And I've paid my damn dues, and I need to get what I need to get. But I mean, it's a lot of work. If you want to be a producer, man, it's not just about making a beat. You got to learn how to make hooks, and you need to damn near know how to rap just to be able to tell a rapper what he's doing right and wrong. So, I mean, those are all things I've studied and learned, recording, mixing, everything that's out. I've recorded and mixed myself. So.
The whole differences between IE and LA. What do you think of that?
What do you mean, musically wise?
Music wise, the industry wise.
Industry wise, well, LA get a little more respect. You know what I mean? Because IE, we don't have no history right now. So all y'all out there listening, check out this IE shit. This is like an IE movement right now. So y'all need to pay close attention, because this history to making. Like, we like the NWAs of the IE. You know what I mean? Like when Eazy-E and Cuban was putting Compton on the map. That's what we doing right now. So they already have their history. You know, in LA County, you know, Watts, Compton, South Central, LA, Long Beach. They already have their history. IE don't have no history yet, so they don't know what to expect from the IE. So me being the forefront, Fingazz being the forefront, this is the history being made right now. This is what y'all should expect from the IE. Lunch, Fingazz, that sound. Homeless Nation, that's the IE sound. Also,
we got to work twice as hard too because of that lack of respect.
Right.
We've had to work twice as hard, which made us, you know, we had to yell loud to get heard. So, which is one reason why people are starting to hear us now. It's,
right.
You know,
because people really don't know what the IE is about or what to expect from the IE. You know what I mean? They know a couple cities, like they probably heard Riverside, San Bernardino, Moval, and shit like that, but they don't understand it as a whole and shit like that. So that's what we're doing right now. So it's like history in the making right here.
And just a little history on the IE too is what IE came from to even have a hip hop movement is that people started moving out of LA to come and buy these cheap houses and start a new foundation in these growing cities out east of LA. And that's where, like cities like Moreno Valley, where Lunch comes from, you know, it's basically an offshoot of LA anyway, but reborn.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's basically just a new LA just growing up right now.
Yeah.
So as the forefront of the IE, how do you guys see you guys bringing up the IE as a significant factor in the West Coast?
Because it's like a new sound. You know, me personally, I'm not a gangster. You know what I mean? Growing up in Moreno Valley, there was no sets, you know what I mean, where blood or crip like that. You are who you are. You either that type of nigga or you this type of nigga. So, like, coming from the West Coast, you know, you either have your gangster sound, boom, 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 that shit, or you underground. Me, I'm sort of like in the middle of that shit, you know what I mean? I grew up around gangsters, and also I like that underground shit where the punchlines and metaphors come from. So that's where our sound, like, sort of different from there, because we ain't trying to prove. Me personally, I'm not trying to prove like I'm the hardest nigga in the world, because I know I ain't the hardest nigga in the world. But I'm raw and uncut. That's just me. So that's basically the different thing. You know what I'm saying? Usually out of LA, you basically gonna hear that gangster shit. With me, like it's like a basketball player. If you always hearing the view from the center, like the center, they threw me alley-oop and I dunked the shit. Well, it's like I'm the point guard. I'm giving you a different view. It's the same shit going on. We're playing the same game, but it's like a different view. So I'm the point guard. I'm like, I threw the alley-oop to the center, and this shit happened. Ooh, ooh. So that's basically the difference. It's just a different view on the situation of what's going down in the streets.
So who can we see Homeless Nation working with in the near future, or who would you want to work with?
Right now, man, I'm just focused on my stuff, man, and whoever I work with is basically, if that come, you know what I mean? Because I've been let down so much on me. It's like I don't even want to work with nobody anymore. It's just in my crew, and you know I do it like that. But I got a couple features supposed to be coming, but I'm not even worried about that. I'm staying focused, doing what we doing.
We got enough hot talent, man, in the Homeless Nation already. We got cats in New York. We got tell them about Rayvon.
Yeah, Rayvon, the homie Rayvon. He got a new single. Rayvon, that's the cat that's singing on Shaggy shit. You my darling, that shit right there.
Angel,
yeah, Angel shit. He got a new single featuring me on there. You know what I mean? Let's see. Who else I got? I got, you know, that most anticipated with me and Styles P. Who else?
Well, I mean, you got Dirty Birdie.
Yeah, Dirty Birdie.
Brand new up in there. He's a whole different,
entity to
Homeless Nation that we didn't have. Diamonique is out of this world, the hardest female there is on the West Coast. You know what I mean? I know everybody knows about Diamonique, but she's about to do some big things too, man.
It's like a lot of opportunities coming our way now. Now that we're putting ourselves out there and people taking it serious, you know what I mean? The IE sound. We just have to be like more consistent with the situation and bring more music. Like for instance, I dropped 3 mixtapes to let you niggas know this shit was real. See that?
1 week.
Mixtape volume 909. Who you know dropped 3 mixtapes in 1 week? Reheated volume 2. How on these streets? Also, Lunch presents Eating the Feet. Homeless Nation. That's the whole crew on there. So you know what's going down, man. And we just howling these streets right now, man. They can't stop us. They can't slow us down. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna out-hustle me. The music is an opinion, a matter of opinion. You like the shit or not. But you gotta respect it because the hustle is there. So that's basically
our mixtapes are like albums. You see, we got the real packaging. We got original tracks that I've done with the Homeless Nation or with Lunch that just didn't make our real albums that we're putting together right now. So you're gonna get some real original stuff. And you're going to get stuff over the hot beats that are out right now.
Right.
You know, like a regular you would expect on a mixtape. And game, because Lunch spits game on his mixtapes.
Real talk.
Real street talk you need to hear.
Any final words, any final shout-outs, words of advice for anybody out there listening to this or watching this?
Go ahead,
man, I'll say some of the up-and-coming producers, beat makers out here in the West Side, man. You know what I mean? This shit takes a long time, a lot of grind. Be ready to buckle down and learn. Just keep learning, man. Never stop learning. I'm still learning. You know what I mean? There's so many things to learn being a producer. You know what I mean? Just pushing buttons on your MPC is 30% of it. You got a lot more. You got business to learn. You got, networking. You got production. Just producing. Learn how to produce. Learn how to record and mix. Even if you don't want to do that, you gotta learn it. So I'm just speaking to producers. That's what I do. So just work. Got a lot of work to do.
And me as an executive and an artist, I just say, man, just stay focused and keep grinding. Don't blame nobody for your success. Don't blame nobody for your downfalls or your upcoming. Just always blame yourself and just keep going. You know what I mean? Just don't. That's the formula. Just keep going. Because don't nobody really fail at this game. Just whoever gonna stop. That's who fails. So that's what's up with that. I want to shout out to all my homeless nation soldiers. Gambit the Bum, Jay Walk, Dominique, Young A, Sage, Duke, Dirty Birdie, Shorty Mo,
Alanis, Malik, Flossie, at Streetlight, you know what I mean? And anybody else, man, supporting and knowing about our shit already. Much respect, you know what I mean? We're going to keep bringing it to you.
Much love to the IE. Shout outs to Watts,
Nation,
Long Beach, all my peoples out there. Y'all know how we get down. CPT. Yo, lunch up in here. HOME, the nation's in me. Homeless. Yo.
Hey, what's up? This is Fingazz again. I don't know if y'all knew it, man. Not a lot of people know. I guess streets aren't talking about it, but Little Rob's Summer Nights, it was number 6 in the country, okay? Y'all heard that joint. I hope you liked it, you know what I mean? I produced that song. I did most of Little Rob's 1218 record. Thank you for anybody who supported it, man. I know y'all love Little Rob, you know what I mean? I did that, and I'm working on the next record. It's a big thing, man. If you don't know about this magazine right here, this is the next big thing. Southwest Bound. It's hot magazine. Pick it up, look for it at the local store or Kids Records in West Covina. Right here. Fingazz favorite magazine right here.
Haters out my way, I'm on the hunt. I'm feeling so G, got a little cheese, baby want me, y'all know. Please, thick thighs, thick hips, just thick figure. I got a sweet tooth, so you thicker than a snicker. Let's pour a little liquor and make a little toast. This West Side, baby, yeah, I rep my coast. I'm raw and uncut, and that's what's up. No flaw on your butt, I wanna touch. Use all your stuff, start acting up. They ain't lost to lunch, the out of luck. I'm a hustler that leave you in the dust. Baby, your body doing too much. What a rush.